what I've prepared is a One Piece theory tier list. I prepared the most popular One Piece theories of all time. I hope so. Maybe I missed some theories. Usopp's Sogeking theory, yeah, a very, very interesting theory is also in there. Very, very interesting. I will explain all of them. I have like a cheat sheet open on Google Docs as well, so I basically don't miss anything. Monkey D. Oppenheimer. Wait, this one? Probably. Okay, I will get to it. I will get to every theory and will explain it. We are ranking these theories on 1, how cool they are, and 2nd, how likely they are to be true. So, I'm gonna combine these two. If it's an S tier, they have to be very cool, and they are very, very likely to be true. That are the rules that I'm making for this. If it's not a cool theory, but it's true, it's probably an A or B tier. Let's start off with Evil Shanks. We heard it a lot of times. We also heard it a lot of times recently, because in the manga he said something along the lines of, it's about time to claim the One Piece. Pretty much also was talked about recently a lot, but Shanks was a lot of time theorized to be evil. That he would basically planned it from the start to maybe get the One Piece, maybe claim the One Piece for himself, to do something that Luffy, because he knew Luffy is Joyboy, stuff like that. And in my opinion, it's a very bad theory. There we had like this panel where he says like, but it's about time to go claim it, the One Piece. That's a tiny bit of evidence that he's maybe evil, but I don't like the theory. If he would be evil, then he would need to be an enemy as well for Luffy. And how many enemies does Luffy want at the end? He already has Blackbeard, he already has the Marines, he already has Im-sama, the Five Elders, and also would be, I don't know, very sad to see like a father figure for Luffy being evil. But we still don't know a lot about Shanks, so I get where this theory is coming from, but I don't think that is true. Okay, it's basically S to D tier. D tier theory. Maybe an C tier, because like there's a slight chance that it could be true, but okay, let's put it at C, because there's like a slight chance this is true. And it would also be a twist, but I would hate the twist. But let's put it at C for now. I think that's a good spot. Next. Shanks is a celestial dragon. And he has a lot of power. He stopped the war. He has connections to the Five Elders. And I think this is like 90% true that he is a celestial dragon. It could be, there's a high possibility that it is true. I would also say between A and S. I will include you guys' opinion a little bit. I would say between S or even A. It is not confirmed, but it's very, very likely. I would also say A, because like it is not like a cool twist, because we basically already know that. Is it an A? Okay. This is an S tier theory. I would say lower S tier though. Lower S tier. Yeah, he's a celestial dragon like Doflamingo is, yeah, or even like one of his parents is like a celestial dragon and the other one is not. He also probably has connections to Wox, D. Zebek. Next one. You guys thought that was a nuclear weapon, but this is just the destruction of the red line. And this theory is actually pretty old, I think. I mean, I heard this theory so long ago, probably like over 10 years ago, that this theory is going around. And it's coming from one, I think that like the main reason is because of Sanji's dream, because he wants to have the all blue. The destruction of the red line is like the only way Sanji could get the all blue. So this destruction of the red line is probably true, but I think it is not as exciting as other theories. It was said that Luffy would destroy Fishman Island, and Fishman Island is right below the red line, so that could be like endgame potential. This theory is also very, very likely to be true, but because it's not like that much of a twist, and because it is so well known, it is not that exciting and not that cool anymore. So I put it at place A. Next theory, the one you've all have been waiting for. Crocodile was born a female. This theory came up because of Ivankov, because Ivankov's devil fruit, we all know that, an Impel Down. Ivankov knows the secret about Crocodile, only Ivankov knows. And it kind of being proven also in the live action adaptation. Slightly. The funny part was that when Crocodile appeared, a strange woman that a bit also looks like Crocodile appeared. So Crocodile being born female is like kind of true. I think it is true. You guys think it is an SS plus tier theory? And to be honest, I agree. Let's make an S plus add a row above. Crocodile was born female and god tier. Because it's one of the best theories in all of One Piece. Next, slightly similar. Crocodile is Luffy's mom. And I must say, this is kind of funny. If this is true, this is like the funniest thing ever. But I'm very sad to say that, but I don't think this is true. I don't think Crocodile is Luffy's mom. Only because Crocodile was not acting like he knew Luffy when they were fighting, when they first met, and so on. Like in hindsight, if he were Luffy's mom, it would be kind of awkward how Crocodile acted to Luffy. The only slight hint we get of that is that Crocodile had like connections to the Revolutionary Army, to Ivankov, maybe even Luffy's dad, Dragon. It is a cool theory. It is a cool theory, but I don't think it's true. Yeah, Garp was very rough with Luffy, but he didn't act like a mom. He didn't like... There would have been like a more obvious hint. If that was like the reveal that he was Luffy's mom, kind of weird. So that's why I'm putting it in C tier. Should I put it in B tier? Because it's funny. Because it's very funny. C or B tier. The only way Crocodile would be Luffy's mom was like a situation where he lost like his memories or something, or he did not know that Luffy was indeed his son. And I say that with me very loving this theory, with me memeing on this theory a lot, but I think this is a C tier theory. Next one is Law making Luffy immortal. With the help of Law's devil fruit, of course. Law's devil fruit has the ability to make someone immortal. And I think this theory basically came up in Dressrosa, where it was revealed that Law's devil fruit can make someone immortal. And I think that is the most dogshit theory I've ever heard in my life. Because imagine Luffy being immortal. Being immortal is like the worst thing. Being immortal is like the worst thing to ever happen to you. You don't want to be immortal. And imagine if Luffy is going to be immortal. That's not free. That's not like being free. Like, that's also not what Luffy wants. But yeah, I don't like this theory at all. Next theory is very similar. A little bit different. But with a little twist. It's Law will die and make someone in the One Piece world immortal. And this is more likely than this one, that he does this with Luffy, because it's only someone in the One Piece world. Maybe it's also going to happen right now, where he met Blackbeard again. it is this thing with immortal had to be come up with the idea of something. Oda wouldn't introduce like the immortal thing without it having a meaning behind that and without it playing a role. But I don't think that Law is the one to make someone immortal. I think that was done before, probably Im-sama. Either it happened already with Im-sama or Law will do it with someone, but I think Law is not going to die that easily, at least. So I think Law is making someone immortal is kind of could be like a C or B tier. It is possible, but it's kind of mid tier because like I don't think so, but it could be. It probably did happen in the past with Im-sama and something, but I don't think it will happen in the future. So it's a B tier. It could be, but like I don't think it's going to happen. Next is the best One Piece theory of all time. Buggy is going to be the Pirate King. And I know what you're all gonna think. Why did you include that? That's obvious that he is going to be the future Pirate King. So there's only one choice I have to put it in God tier. Because of course Buggy is going to be the future Pirate King. Okay, next theory. It's kind of a small theory. I think like not that important in the grand scheme of things, but it's like Dragon is not the biological son of Garp. The theory is in that way that Dragon married the daughter of Garp, because it's not like 100% confirmed that they are son and dad. This theory I think is kind of random. It's kind of interesting as well, but like it's not that important. It could be, but like at recent events that we know that Dragon was part of the Marine, it is very likely that he is still the son of Garp. Garp pretty much made him into a Marine. That's like very possible. So yeah, I would say as well C tier, maybe like between these two. It's like I don't care theory. It could be not. Guys, next theory. Have you heard about this theory? Shanks and Luffy are having a Davy Back Fight for like the final fight between each other, and it's not like a real fight, it's a Davy Back Fight instead of like a real fight, a real combat. Like as we said before, Evil Shanks just dumb, so like they don't need to fight a real fight. And I know Empu, you say D tier, but I think, and this is like a very great theory, that is like very likely. I 100% believe in this theory, that this is true, that Luffy will fight a Davy Back Fight against Shanks. And you know why? Because first of all, they can't really fight until death. Imagine that. They can have a little bit of combat. Oda doesn't draw bad arcs. And you know what? The worst arc in One Piece is the Davy Back Fight arc. Imagine he only wrote this arc because at the end, Luffy had to fight somehow against Shanks. And the only way this is possible, without like being like a villain fight, is within a Davy Back Fight. Why else would Oda introduce this arc, like the Davy Back Fight arc? This was the most random arc ever, and this is the best twist for Luffy doing a Davy Back Fight with Shanks. And I know, guys, you guys in chat hate me for this. With that being said, this theory is going to be in the top S tier, because I think this is so true. I think this would be like the perfect fit. Another very, very popular theory. Also, I wanted to add to the last theory, Shanks probably has like a pornoglyph or some kind of thing. I'm not sure currently. And maybe they can fight about this pornoglyph with the Davy Back Fight. Blackbeard will eat 3 devil fruits. It's a very popular theory, and it has some kind of variations of it. Yeah, maybe Blackbeard has like 3 personalities, and something like that. And like, I think that's all kind of playing together. One of the theories is like, yeah, because like he knows a lot about devil fruit, so he chose the devil fruit he has currently, that he can have 3 devil fruits in total. Because he obviously knows, like, the devil fruit book. He talked about that. He had that as well. He could have, like, a Cerberus or a Kraken kind of devil fruit, something like that. His Jolly Roger has, like, 3 heads. Zoro and Luffy said to Blackbeard them. Maybe it was like a wrong translation, but like all kind of pinned together that he has like multiple personalities, maybe multiple devil fruit and something like that. So that has something that means something. So I would say, yeah, B or A. Let's say A. A is a good tier. A is a good tier. Because it has maybe something to do, probably has something to do with his first devil fruit that he ate. The next one, I don't know if you guys heard about that. YouTuber Arthur, he made like this theory about One Piece is Sake. That was very interesting. There's a YouTube video about this, and it basically goes through like being Sake, like the lyrics of it, how Sake is like portrayed in the anime and manga. Like it's a very valuable thing, and that makes like friendship, and like it's every time there when there's a party, and like a big part of One Piece as well. But it's a very, very interesting theory. Because like the lyrics of Bing Sake is like, let's go to deliver Bing Sake and stuff like that. Luffy's dream is kind of to have a big party with sake. You can do that. So it's a very interesting theory and very kind of fun theory, but also very random. Well, not random, but like, you know what I mean. Kind of makes sense that Kaido would drink all the time if the One Piece was like sake or something like that, or bring sake or bring sake to something, or make a big party or stuff like that. That's why he drinks all the time, because he is not Joyboy and he will never be Joyboy. Still a B tier, I would say. Shanks is the father of Makino's baby. I don't really care that much. It could be true, it also could not be true. Because there's maybe a reason why Shanks was always in the East Blue or stuff like that, because it's so random for Shanks being in the East Blue so much. Also, I think in one SBS volume 63, wait, it says Oda confirms that the child is Makino's. He also teased that the father is probably that person. And like the only person that will fit is kind of Shanks. So it could be true. But I'm not very passionate about it. I don't really care that much. I would say let's put it in B tier. Joyboy was the ruler of the ancient kingdom. And I think what we know so far about the history of One Piece, that probably there was an ancient kingdom that where the leaders were basically the D-clan or stuff like that. Maybe that is what happened, and that also would fit into Joyboy being like the leader and stuff like that. And also there's like a theory that Joyboy is apparently an ancient Javanese king named Jayabaya, and that he's basically a king, so that maybe could be true. Also like with the connections of the poneglyphs in Fishman Island, that he has connection and has to say sorry about something. So that could be very likely. So I would put that in A tier, because it is very likely. Next theory is Usopp is gonna die at the end of One Piece. And this theory comes a bit from Usopp's dream to be a brave warrior of the sea. Usopp was always so hesitant and always so anxious about everything. And how can he overcome this? It is very difficult, because there are times where he was a bit brave, but at the end he was always very scared of everything. So Usopp maybe sacrificing himself and dying a hero would be very cool and a very cool twist for his character, I would say. I think this is a very good twist to his character and would be very epic. It would be very sad also like for Luffy to see a nakama die. So it's not like the most likely, but it would be a very cool twist to his character, I would say. So if I would write One Piece, I would write this. I would find this very cool, but I'm not sure if Oda would do this. But just for the coolness of this theory, I would put it in A tier. Or maybe an S tier. Usopp's dream is to be a brave warrior of the sea. The only thing, like that, there are not many things he could do to change that. Like, to be a brave warrior of the sea, and that's like one of the only things to prove that he is like willing to sacrifice, being brave, to sacrifice himself for his friends and not running away like he always does. I mean, he could also achieve that, well, for once not running away, but he always does this annoying thing and running away, and I hate this. And there needs to be a twist somehow where he like becomes a brave warrior of the sea. Next theory. Brook will outlive the other Straw Hats. That's always like a mindset of the One Piece community. Seeing Brook at the grave of the other Straw Hats, and maybe even Brook telling the story of One Piece. That's kind of cute, the thought of it. So also I don't know how Brook is going to die, if he even can die. So yeah, A. Will probably be the storyteller and tell the story of their adventures. That would be very cool. Next we have a power is behind Zoro's eye. This was theorized a lot because he had a scar on his one eye, and of course because it's an anime there had to be some kind of power behind that. Zoro's Sharingan, that would be the stupidest thing to ever exist, because if he would have a power behind his eyes, he would have already shown it. If he would show it, like, I don't know, in the future, it would be so stupid, because why wouldn't he have shown it beforehand as well? So that's going in D tier. I hate that theory. I hope it is not true. And next theory, we have the time traveling theory. The worst theory I have ever seen. I've prepared it. We can watch a short of that. Okay, let's watch this theory together.
Craziest One Piece theory that I read on the internet. At the final moment of One Piece, Luffy and Nami travels back in time. Luffy becomes the Joyboy, and then he assembles the Kozuki clan, creators of the poneglyphs and secrets of Laugh Tale. Luffy writes on those poneglyphs that it was always me, Monkey D. Luffy, the king of the pirate, not you, Roger. That's why Roger crew laughed. After that, Luffy writes an apology letter to Fishman Island that he's gonna destroy the fishmen in future. Nami makes sure that they get directions accurately. After that, Luffy and Nami makes a child, and those children became the kings and queens of the Alabasta, Fishmen and Dressrosa.
What? What the fuck? First Nami and Luffy going to the past? What the fuck? Basically that he is the Joyboy that wrote everything.
He's gonna destroy the fishmen in future. Nami makes sure that they get directions accurately. After that, Luffy and Nami makes a child, and those children...
I swear, it just like a person who ships these two made this theory just to see them together or something like that.
Became the kings and queens of the Alabasta, Fishmen and Dressrosa. That is why Vivi, Rebecca and Shirahoshi look similar to Nami. Toki is
only believable because all of them look similar.
also a child of Luffy and Nami that got lost because of her devil fruit. Comment what you guys think about this theory.
Theory is very ass. I hate it so much. Worst theory I've ever seen in my life. I hate time travel theories. That's about it. Next theory. I don't know who thought about this theory, but Usopp is Sogeking? How do you even come up with this? I mean, okay, they look a bit similar. They look a tiny bit similar, but come on. They're not the same person. They're not the same person. That is like the most... That's even worse than the time travel theory. Usopp is not Sogeking. They are two different persons. So that is a D tier. Next theory. You guys can guess. There's Rayleigh, there's Shakky, and there's Mihawk. There was a certain panel. I have to search for it. From Rayleigh, where he says, they have Momonosuke as a baby on the panel. Reminds me of the old days. Silver's Rayleigh says that. And the theory is that Rayleigh, Mihawk, and Shakky are related. Look at the similarities. Look at the similarities. Like the beard, the hair. Very weird. Also, Rayleigh and Shakky are kind of a thing. They're basically married. So Mihawk being the son could be. He's also a swordsman. He's also strong. He has that strong genetics. So that's why he's so strong. Very interesting theory. Very interesting theory. And actually a very good theory. Maybe lower A tier or good B tier theory. Okay. Next theory, Luffy's dream is to go to the moon. This came up a lot because of Eno, because he's on the moon, and I think this theory is as well. Very dogshit theory as well. Imagine Luffy having a dream to go to the moon, and Eno already did that. So very bad theory. D tier, I hate it. I don't like it at all. I mean, space pirates are confirmed in One Piece, but like, please not like that. Okay, next theory. Dragon has a weather devil fruit, like weather manipulation devil fruit, like storm devil fruit or something like that, like wind devil fruit. This first came up when he saved Luffy at Loketown. I mean, we basically think he saved Luffy in Loketown because he was saved by a storm. And Loketown was basically in Loketown, it was basically raining the whole day when Dragon was there. So that is where the theory came from. I think very likely a very good theory. Either he has like a weather devil fruit, or he has one of the ancient weapons that does this. So either this or that. A tier. A tier is a good tier, to be honest. A tier is a good tier. Maybe arrange that like that. Maybe even, yeah, like that. Okay, you can't really see the image, but like... Next theory is One Piece is the friends we made along the way. And I just included it because of the memes. And it's also basically debunked by Oda himself in an SBS that the One Piece is a physical thing. I just included it for the memes and it's a trash theory. I hope it's not it. I hope it's not the friends we made along the way. I hope it's something good. Next, the One Piece is Luffy's Straw Hat. It is getting more realistically because of Emo, because of the big straw hat we saw at Emo's place, but I still hate it. I still hate it. So that would mean like Luffy always had the One Piece on his head. I don't like that much. It is just not a good theory. Maybe like the straw hat has some kind of power, but I think this is also very unlikely. I just think the previous Joyboy also had a straw hat. Like, that's not the One Piece. Maybe freedom fighters just wear straw hats. What should we do with the One Piece's Luffy straw hat? Probably a C tier. I don't like it. Better than evil Shanks, but I don't like it. I hate it. Next one. Garp is the leader of SWORD, the secret group of Marines that kind of don't follow the Marines but still are in the Marines. I mean, we already have Koby in SWORD. You already have Hamapo in SWORD, and both Hamapo and Koby have Garp as their teacher. It would make a lot of sense if Garp is the leader of SWORD. The only other dude I could imagine being the leader of SWORD is Aokiji. So either Garp or Aokiji. Other than that, other characters are like not it for me. So I think Garp being the SWORD leader is kind of cool. Either Garp or Aokiji in my opinion, but Aokiji is like doing stuff with Blackbeard and that's kind of weird. But maybe that's like a big brain move as well. Also, like, Garp gets involved currently with SWORD. He gets saved by SWORD currently. So it's a good theory in my opinion. So I'm putting it in A tier here. Next theory is all of Usopp lies become true. Very well-known theory, very good theory, very likely to be true theory, because let's look at the lies of Usopp he has told already and which are coming true. First he said the pirates are coming, and then it turned out to be true because Kuro and the pirates were coming in Syrup Village, so that became true. Goldfish poop so big it's mistaken for an island. Truth. I can't remember that at all, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it was it was a giant goldfish, but did it poop? A giant mole is in the building. Came up to be true. He saw a dragon, it's Cerberus, an alien store owner. He did say that. A wonder medicine that can cure any illness. Oh, I remember that he said that, and it will become true because of Chopper, because that is Chopper's dream. Chopper will find a medicine that will cure any illness. I have 8,000 hardened killers behind me. That became nearly true in Dressrosa. I don't know how many it was in Dressrosa currently, but it will probably get true in the last arc. I fought a sea king in the Calm Belt. That's still a lie? Okay. It's an island of trust that eat giant goldfish. Oh yeah, that became true. Descendant of Mont Blanc, Noland. I'm a brave warrior of the sea. Status. We don't know. Okay, so a few lies of Usopp needs to become true until the end, but I'm certain that he will do it and that all of Usopp's lies are coming true. So that's why it's a bit boring because it's kind of true. Is it A plus or S minus? It's basically coming true. Maybe 1 or 2 are not coming true, but like all of them are probably coming. Next theory. And we're coming to an end nearly. Luffy's final bounty will be 5.6 billion berry. We already know Roger's bounty, which is 5.56 billion berry. So Luffy has to get more than Roger, which would be 5.6. Luffy also has a shirt there. It says 56. So that's basically his number. Also because 5 means go. And you could say 6 Gomu. Gomu. And 6 Mu, which means Gomu. And he has the Gomu Gomu no Mi, the Gum Gum fruit, which basically confirms 56 is his number, which, because Oda likes to play with numbers, which basically confirms Luffy's last bounty will be 5.6 billion. It's not that exciting, so that's why I'm only putting it in A tier. It's very likely to be true. Koby is going to be an admiral. His dream is kind of to be an admiral. That's what he was saying. This is basically as much confirmed as Luffy is going to be the Pirate King. He should be Admiral at the end of One Piece. He's like the rival of Luffy. He should get the Admiral status at the end. Maybe not Fleet Admiral, maybe Fleet Admiral, but he should be Admiral at least. So it's like Usopp's lies become true. That's basically just the reality. Koby's going to be an admiral. That was my tier list for One Piece theories, and I think I kind of like it.